Hi guys, how you doing? Turn this up a little because apparently someone said that they couldn't hear me very clearly and I needed to talk up a bit louder, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Alright Paul, I know it was you. How are you doing guys, alright? Well, what to do? Back on the old turpits, like usual. There she is. Been a hectic day, which is a good thing. Some of it's shop related, some of it's new ordered stuff related. I've got a load of 124 car garages and kits, car kits, lorry kits, motorbikes, aeroplanes and all Tamiya glues, snips, cutting mats and all sorts of madness all coming next week. Been ordering up today, trying to get on top of things a little bit. So it's going to be a bit manic next week. Social media wise, posting arrived in stock and all that malarkey. So be prepared. But it's all good fun. Evening Paul, you hear me alright now? Huh? Or are you saying I'm still mumbling, as you said? Bless you. It's cold, it's been icy, we've had snow, it's been icy again. It's just miserable out there. Alright Martin, bloody hell. How you doing chap, alright? What are you doing online anyway on a Saturday? You're not managing the pub? Martin's my pal down south. He's the manager of a pub. But seems strange to see him here. But good to see ya, that's for sure. Martin is a gentleman that designed my logo years ago, before we was even a shop, when he designed my logo to be a YouTuber, and then it just escalated from there. That's a good word. Again, I'm messing about with this silly super glue malarkey, and our lovely rigging material like last time. Just a couple more strands to put on, so let's hold that for a minute. Myself and Harry are working behind the bar on 4B tuning. Oh, brilliant. How you doing, Harry? If you can hear me, man. Good to see you again. Fuck it. Been a long time, fella. It's just a shame I'm not spraying at 3 psi, eh? I'll have to do that another week and show you. Do you remember that? That was funny, but so I'm kind of under a little bit of pressure here, because if Harry's watching and tuning in, then he'll be scrutinising what I'm doing here. Hope you're both keeping well anyway. Well, I can't, I'm trying to see what I'm doing here and I really can't see because it's so like last time, and I'm glad that never cut because it didn't take. That's it. Oh dear. Right. I need to find my snips. Where have they gone? You got them. Cheers, pal. funny actually, Martin, because we were talking about you, me and Ali, the other day. All good, Fred. Blowing at 5 psi. Me and Ali were talking. Oh, well, I was talking to Ali about you the other day because we were looking at the Black Hawk helicopters, and if I remember rightly, you had the 135th, I believe. I think it was the Academy kit. And Ali's like, oh, I think that's a good kit. And I went, nah, I'm sure Martin hated that build and said it was awful. I'm sure you gave up with that, sure to God. I'm sure that's what you done. You had all the figures and that, and you were going to do this, that, and t'other, and you kind of gave up because it was poor. And I'm sure that was the old Academy kit. So I'm glad you're here, because you can confirm that, because that was years ago. No, I'm really having trouble getting this bugger to stick. It's so fine. Oh, I'll hold this for a minute, see what happens. Because when I looked, the old Academy kit was a real poor old tooling. That's for sure. Try and snip that off again. Oh, no, I'm not snipping that yet. Right, there's something not right here. This is not bonding. Not bonding. Maybe I need to use a different pressure on it. Maybe use 3 psi. Oh, shit. That's what I get for being smart, I'll say. Ali's probably on here watching as well, actually. No idea if it's Facebook or YouTube, right enough. But it'll be one of them. Nearly. Nearly said a word. It is marked not for kids, so if a word does slip out, in my defence, it's not my fault. What do I do? Oh, for God's sake, you're having a laugh here. Every time I go to touch it, no. What is going on today? Alright, Graham. How you doing, chap? Better than me, I hope. I'm messing about with this thing. Trying to get this one single wire to hold on. So I can snip it. And every time I go to snip it, it comes undone. Seriously. Seriously. Fuck off, man. What's going on here? This stuff's like titanium today. The Black Hawk is in a box someplace along with all my other stuff. It should be back on the bench this year, hopefully. Oh, good man. I just remember you were a bit annoyed about it, the quality of the kit, and just when me and Ali were talking about it the other day, and I said that I'm pretty sure that that was the one you had and that it was awful. Something's just happened there.
A little bee fell off.
Oh, fuck. Right, I'm getting the ump with that now. No worries, Charlie. You're alright, chap. Right, why is none of this flipping cutting? Will pop up when I have time. Yeah, no worries, pal. Weather's not been great anyway, eh? Hey, oh no, that's gone tits up. Oh my gosh, really? Why me? I snipped it and then it's decided to come undone just as I snipped it. Unreal. Alright, Steve, no worries, chap. I'm glad it's arrived alright. Cheers, buddy. All good fun. I've got Martin on Facebook and he's your neck of the woods, Steve. Because he's in Kent way as well. I'll try this way. Might have to find another one. Glutton for punishment, huh? Right. That's got that. Right, now I've got a little problem here. What's happened is all the wires have twisted and turned the whole entire thing. So now I've got to try and pull it over and twist it back round so it should be how it should be, if you know what I'm saying. You see the pressure, it's pulled it around and twisted it. So I'm going to need a Tamiya glue. That one there, that one there. Cheers, pal. I'm going to need to glue that, and hopefully, really, I will hook up with him. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the pub. What's the name of the pub, Martin? Known Martin for many a year. From the very beginning. I wouldn't try drinking with him though, Steve. You'll never last. Trust me. Been there, done that. Wore the t-shirt. The Gardener's Arms, Steve. You need a brass mask set. Yeah, I could have done, but we'll get there. There you go, that's got it. That's got it all tight again. Happy days. It's quite busy there now. I think that's going. I'm going to call that a day on them, on one of them wires, because there's more than enough on there, I believe. Let's see if I can lift it and show you. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is bonkers in there now, and that's as much as is getting done. It's craziness. Where is the Gardener's Arms? I shall tell you where the Gardener's Arms is, chap. Oh no, I can't, because I'm live, so I can't. I just remembered. Nearly clicked the wrong button there. Cheers, pal. Gardener's Arms pub. The Gardener's Arms is, I believe, I think trying to find out where it is, pal. I think it's that one. I know he's down Kent way. Just trying to see. He might comment in a sec. Oh wait, I see. Suffolk. So it might not be as close as I thought to you, Steve, but Tostock, Suffolk. See if it'll let me type it. Yep, there you go. Just walk in staggering, and if a manager tries to kick you out, that's mine. Right, so that's that. Done that. Trying to think what else I need to do on this, because it's just about done. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of flag bits to put on somewhere. They're about somewhere. See if I can find them. It's either in the box here or they're on my bench somewhere. Okay, mate, there is one in Rochester, Kent. Oh, mate, there's probably a few about, to be fair. Because the minute I typed Gardener's Arms, there was like a silly amount all over the UK, and I'm like, oh, that wasn't so easy as I thought it was. But, no, which one goes up there? Right, okay. One goes up there, one goes down there. Right. Okey-dokey. Those. That. And that, yeah. Right. Are you at the shop? Yes, mate. Yeah, I'm in the shop. Let's do some more likes just to help. Oh, cheers, pal. Yes, what snips are they? Yeah, the Exurion ones. These are the ones that I use. Yeah. And they're also the ones that I have coming next week. I think it's the X10T or something. They're good ones. They're great quality. I mean, I've had these donkey's years. We shall have a whiskey when I come back up in the summer. Sounds like a plan, mate. Let me know and I'll grab a bottle out of my stash. Oh, mind you, we've got the pub right across the road, so there's always that. Got any Black Hawks? Not in a minute. You wanting one then? I can get you the ICM ones, Martin. Get them, no problem. Right. This is like chasing paper, believe it or not. It's really thin. Look at that. You can see my finger for it. It's proper like chasing paper. Right. A and B. Might treat myself. They'll last you a long time, mate. They're really good quality. They're American made apparently, so I kind of said that as an apparently, and there's a kind of reason for that. Because I've seen a few things that say made in America and they're not. They're just assembled in America. So I'm a bit dubious when I see made in America, but I think these are. And I cannot see where these flags go or which flag goes where, so I'm going to have to just kind of wing it. Now I guess the question is it the big one? I can get 148 ICM Black Hawks, they're the new ones if you wanted that. Do I put the big one up there or the big one down there? I guess I could put the big one up there. The trouble is, looks like I'm going to have to proper cut this out because it is like tracing paper and it's definitely not decal or anything. So that's going to be interesting because you don't want that papery bit. That would look awful. I'm going to need to cut that out and cut that middle bit out so it looks half tidy. The Black Hawk looks a nice kit. Yeah, well this is what got us talking, me and Ali, about it the other day, and we were like, I'm sure there's others, but there isn't, not really, that are any good as such. And we got the email, you know, saying that they're available. So we were umming and ahhing over if is there any better brands out there, but I don't believe there is from what I've seen. So the ICM looks a good kit in comparison because that's a nice new tool. Hi Ernest, how you doing, chap? Alright? Hope you're keeping well. So I'm just cutting out this kind of flag shape like that. I've cut my little flag out there, and apparently, according to this, that curls round that pipe, or round that pole shall I say, and then sits on there like that. That should be it, but we shall see. Yeah. This is where it gets a little bit more fun, because I've got to try and get that over that, and then glue that end without messing it up, and then I'm going to have to paint the bit of clear to cover up that horribleness that is left behind. So I'm kind of glad that I used a springy kind of rigging. This is going to get a bit fiddly, this bit. Right, just going to see if I can get a bit of glue on there and touch them two bits of flag together, hopefully, without sticking it to my fingers and pulling it back off again. So we shall see. How do I touch that? Like that. Like that. And a little bit up there if I can. And that's it. I'm not touching it anymore because I'll mess it up. Right. Hopefully. If I pinch that right, that should get it. Yep. Like that. And then, yeah, happy days. There's one flag on there. I need to touch up that little bit of dark grey there. And I know you shouldn't. Really, but I'll get away with brush painting that little tiny bit. I know I said I'd do everything airbrushing, but if you think I can get that little tiny bit airbrushing on that flag, you've got another thing coming. So this bit is going to be a bit of brush painting just for a second. Just to blend that, you know, that bit on the flag. Just so you don't notice. I'm hating all this handling this now. I'm not worried in case I break some on it. Yeah, that'll do. That one. What's the best metal finishes these days? Each to their own, but you know me. Airbrushing. If you want straight out of the bottle airbrushing, no hassles. Airbrush ready straight out of the bottle and whatnot. Then at the moment, because Alclad's finished, my go-to's SMS, because they're still lacquer based. They're airbrush ready straight out of the bottle. hassle free, 8 to 10 psi. Metal finishes around 5 to 3 psi, as Harry quite rightly knows. Basically it acts the same way. So, but I haven't told you, Martin. You don't know. But you remember your favourite shenanigans. That's the new shenanigans. And you can tell it's the same malarkey as the old stuff. But I'll tell you about that later on another time. You can send me a message, Martin, and I'll explain it. But yes, I now have the recipe. That's the one, chap. Apple gloss. And it's going to be in a local shops all over the place at some point if I get my way. Rob's retired, Martin. That's what's happened. So me and Ali took it on, because it was either we take it on or it's gone forever, and we can't have that. Are you all done? Alright, Stuart, happy new year, chap. Cheers, buddy. Are you all done on the shop? I'm in the shop, mate. I'm not finished. I don't close until 7 o'clock. So my last hour in the shop, I do my live. Right, chuck a little flag on the end here. Eight watching, 1 like. Let's hit the thumbs up. Are you all done? Oh, on the ship? Nearly, pal. I'm just putting the flags on. Then after we got the flags on, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do next. Oh, the base. I just need to do spray paint the black on the base, and then get the Tirpitz writing, you know, all the writing on the base. I'll show you it in a minute. I've just got that to do then, and show you how I do that, and then a bit of, maybe a little bit of salt streaks and whatnot, and then we'll call it done. So hopefully by this time next week we should be there, he says, quite optimistically, as long as nothing goes wrong. Because we've got the new little Ardo planes on there, we've got the anchor chains, we've got everything else that we were trying to do over the time. Just got to try and get this little flag to stay up the top there now. Like that. Happy days. Give that a little coat just to shut it up. You can't see it. Blind bugger me. Alright, Chris, cheers, pal. Yeah, I'm no better, as you know. The old eyesight could be a lot better than what it is. I think we're all like that, eh? In reality. I'm just, I'll whip that round. Do you know the worst bit is moving this thing around and not knocking something and breaking it off. That's the worst bit about it. So have you decided what to build, Stuart? Because I saw you posted that you've got all your models in your stash. I saw it and you didn't know what to build and you were getting frustrated because of it. Alright Stu, how you doing pal? Am I going to put the Turpits in a display case? Good point actually, and good shout on that one. To be honest, I never really thought about it, but then you're right enough. I really wouldn't want to get it too caked into too much dust, eh? So you've got a kind of good point there. I know that you can get display cases, cheap ones, because Trumpeter do them, but I may look into that because I really can't be bothered anything breaking off of this and having to do it all again. So I kind of get your point there, Stu. How are you doing? I hope you had a good New Year, chap. I've been seeing you on Instagram and whatnot, but I just not got round to commenting or anything like that. So there's a flag on there, and there's one at the back there. Look. See the little bugger there, and then all our rigging and all that. I don't want to drop it. Don't want to drop it. There's all our rigging and stuff on there as well. So it's looking smart. I don't want to knock my chains off because sure the other week we put all these metal chains on and all that lot as well. So I've got the rudders still to put underneath, sorry. I forgot about that. I need to drill the holes under there and put the rudders on. What's the time? 22. Right, we're going to spray this up. This is the bit I was on about where I need to paint it black. Where will Genie Doll let you display it? Oh, it'll be displayed in the shop, pal. It won't be displayed here. What's that, Stu? Nice. Not a few still yet, Fred. Rushed. I'm finished with dinosaurs and why I aren't quite sure what to start next. Definitely not a dino. I need a vehicle. Oh, right, yeah. So yeah, I might get a case. I might measure it, see how much one is. But I'm going to put it up out of the way here in a minute because I want to concentrate on this and I do not want to knock that little anchor off that I lost for ages. I'll pop it on that chair. Oh, that sounded horrible when I put it down. Yeah, stay. Not touching it. You can stay there for a minute. You can see it, so you can keep an eye on it for me. Right, this here. There's kind of a few ways of doing this malarkey. Obviously you got, I don't know if you can see that very well, but you've got Turpits and it's got German battleship written higher up. Do you know what I mean? Been doing it for a while, about 3.5 years, Martin. Sure, I started it and then I got a full-time job and then I got the shop and then we had to rebuild the shop, me and Ali, and get that all sorted and just one thing after another, mate. So I only actually get one hour a week live and that's it. That's my bench time at the minute. I would, mate, especially with the amount of time and effort you spent on I'm all good. Unfortunately, Facebook account has been permanently disabled. Oh dear, not good. Yeah, I'm glad you're about still. I still see you on Instagram and that anyway. I've kind of got this on the go, Martin, but it's not all live. It's not all live this, but I have got the Airfix horrible vintage classic 124 kit. I say horrible, it's actually alright. to be fair. It just needs a bit of filler and love and attention. So I'm going to carry on with that at some point. And I've still got Ross's 2 Spitfire Mark, whatever it is, IXX, which is what, Mark 8, Mark 9, something like that. And I've got a USS Constitution, which was sent to me by a good friend, from called H over Edinburgh way. So I want to do next time, what I want to do is do a little bit on the Harrier and a bit on the USS Constitution at the same time, kind of thing, and that way I'm keeping everybody happy. It's a very big one, as they like to say, even the ladies say that. No, there it is there. It's a big scale sail ship because of when I did HMS Victory, but then when I see all that on the side I kind of get a bit worried. But yeah, so we'll do a little bit of that and a bit on the Harrier at the same time. That's my next plan. Yes, there's a bit of a wash on there, and I don't know if you can see that, there is a wash on there on the deck. So I'm just going to do some salt and rust streaks by the anchors, kind of thing, when the time comes. That'll probably be next week or whatever, and then that's it. But this is what I want to concentrate on. Thanks to a troll. Oh, that's crap, hey mate. You're the last person I'd expect to get a troll as well, bless you. So doing this, lots of ways of doing it. I can either spray it black, dry brush it, pick out the word German battleship and Tirpitz and leave it at that. There is other ways of doing it. I could spray that a metal finish, put chipping fluid on it where the writing is, and then spray it over black and rub the chipping fluid off, and that, in theory, as theories go, would leave the writing underneath in a metal finish. So gold letters, well, this is it. So I could either do a silver metal finish or gold finish first, protect it with our aqua gloss, and like I say, and then maybe just touch some chipping stuff on the top there. Yeah. As for the fine writing, the German battleship, that's too fine for me to actually physically paint by hand. So I'm thinking spray it gold and do it that way, or silver, yeah. Well, if I spray it black now, I can spray both sides of it because there's 2 sides to it. If I spray that black now and then spray that in a metal finish, let it dry, like I say, and then we'll try and put some chipping fluid on there and then spray it black and then rub off the chipping fluid, and in theory it should work out. And there's only one way to find out. What really could go wrong? Nothing. Because if it doesn't work out, I can just rub it all off, spray it again, start all over again. So I'm going to go with that. Happy with that, chap?
That was the way I did Arizona.
Do what?
You know how I did Arizona when I was doing the nameplate?
Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I did the nameplate.
I remember
You know what I did?
done.
Fine lined it with a bit of paint.
Yeah. But I like to do it the posh way.
Okay.
And it won't always work. But that's what this is all about. It might not work, it might work. And there's only one way to find out, eh? Is by trying it.
Let's see this feel.
Huh?
Let's see this feel.
It won't work straight away. I've got to do the black and then let it dry. Then do the metal finish and let it dry. And I've only got 14 minutes left. So it'll be next week before we do the chipping fluid and then the final coat, and then see what happens. And what I'll do is I'm just going to do one side first, and then we shall see what happens. And if it works, happy days. If it doesn't matter. No, I'm not happy with that already. So I'm spraying the back first to make sure there's no issues, and then we'll take it from there.
You're spraying at 30 psi by the way.
I know. Because I want a wet look, because it's a high gloss. Higher the gloss shine, the better the metal finish. The good thing about doing it this way as well is doing one side only. Not only if I mess it up, I can just turn it around and pretend it's on the other side on the display case so you don't see it. No, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, the other good thing is you've got something to compare to once I have done it. So it'll be quite interesting to see how it ends up. Because half of this model has been an experiment anyway. That was the whole point of it. So
Bobby fine some more.
do what?
Bobby fine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bobby fan. Hi Bobby. Don't know who that is. Don't know who you are, chap, but hello. Chap, lady, whatever. I don't know. Bobby, I'm assuming is a boy's name. But I've been proven wrong before. So that's it. Sprayed all black there. Look. Nice and black compared to that one. It's a gloss black, so it's not too bad. So we shall empty this. And that will be dry in a couple of minutes. Gloss back for a better metal finish. Yes mate, just like the Alclads, gloss backs so much better. Especially when you want a high shine. It's okay using grey and whatever if you don't want a high shine. But if you're wanting a high shine finish, it needs to be gloss black really. The shinier the better. That means when you blow that last bit of metal over and it does all its thing, it changes right in front of your face. It just turns out so much better. Is this going to be a big model boat? Yes, pal. It is, just for the sake of Bobby there, bless him, because obviously he doesn't know. But it's this kit here, pal, is what I'm building. The Tirpitz 1350 trumpeter kit. That's the kit there. I'm nearly finished it with all the wires and stuff. So I'm just working on the base now before we get to the last bits. So it's been a while. There's other YouTube videos where I've been working on it, and every single bit of this build has been live on YouTube at some point or another. Cheers, pal. It's kind of a long period of time it's been on my bench, as a lot of these know and laugh at. You know, I've had a lot of life things going on, full-time job, opening up this shop and all sorts in between, so What, a mirror? Yes, I've had mirror finish. Not on purpose, to be honest. I was working on a 148 Lightning on one of my older YouTube channels, videos years ago, and I picked up some panels and I got a high gloss finish on it, and I sprayed the metal finish and it came out like a mirror. It came out like a mirror and it was a nightmare because I didn't want it that shiny on the Lightning, English Electric Lightning. I wanted it a little bit duller than what it was, and it came out like a proper mirror, and I was like, oof, that's too bright. So I had to dull it down. But yes, I've had it like that, like a mirror before. It's when you got your gloss finish and you go to do your metal, and especially a high chrome or anything like that, the secret's just a light coat and leave it, and you will see it change in front of your eyes within minutes as the pigment all moves around and creates that mirror finish. Maybe a second light coat, but that's at the most. Generally, if you go too much, it ends up looking like silver or a shiny silver, and you lose that option then. But yeah, just the tiniest amount and leave it and watch it, and it will change in front of you. Yes, Paul. Yes, definitely a shout out to the Friday night lives. If you're interested, send us a message or anything. And we do a Zoom chat on a Friday, talk about tips, have a few drinks, a few beers and whatnot, and just generally have a good laugh and talk all about model building malarkey. So I am going to go for
Steel.
Huh?
Steel can have a nice.
Steel. I'm thinking maybe hyperchrome. That's quite a mad colour.
Yeah.
Thinking maybe a chrome, hyperchrome, but you know, I might just go. Let me see what I've got here. Clearback, gunmetal, copper.
SMS copper does look good.
Yeah. Cold tone, super clear, black clear, stainless steel. I think stainless steel might be cool actually. Send me some info, Fred. Harry's here for a while, so we should hook up online if we can make the time. Yeah, Paul at Elegant Infusions over on YouTube, he sends me out an email link to a Zoom chat on a Friday. Now it starts around 8 o'clock ish, something like that, I believe, but I don't join in until around 9:10 after the model club. But what I'll do, Martin, I'll fire you over an email link next Friday, and it goes on till any time. Sometimes it's 12 o'clock, sometimes it's 3 in the morning. But yeah, it's a good crack. Right, I'm not happy with that chrome colour, that stainless steel colour. I don't want to do it in that. So I'm just seeing what other metals I might fancy doing it in. I'm actually tempted to play around and do it in a red.
Oxide.
I don't know. It's a hard one, eh?
Yeah, it is. It's
Right, sod it.
So I think Insignia
Right,
Red
I'm
is
going
too
hyperchrome.
dark. So I think Insignia Red one's too dark.
Right, I'm going hyperchrome. I'm going to go hyperchrome colour. A lot of the guys on the Zoom chat, they what's that? Charlie. Who's that in the room, Fred? Why is he not doing Fridays? Why does he not do Fridays? Why are you not doing Fridays? He's just laughing now. You see, you started on him there, Charlie. You don't know what to say now.
I don't know what it means by that.
Why do you not join in on the Zoom chats on Fridays? Coming in.
Now I've been invited. Just I don't remember if I've been invited.
You're on the Model Club group chat thing, ain't you? Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And I have posted links on it before.
Not been paying attention to it. I'm not having on Facebook.
You see, now that's the answer, Charlie, there, pal.
I don't pay attention to Facebook much.
He's not been paying attention, that's what he's just told me. It's Peter that's in the room. You won't have met Peter. Peter helps me out now and again in the shop when he feels like turning up. Oh, that was harsh, eh?
Yeah.
And he makes me cups of tea while I'm here doing stuff and helps out. Just generally chills out, helps out a little bit where he can. Right, so there's our silver. Obviously I did that other one black, and then there's our metal finish. As you can see, it's gone really shiny. So I'm going to leave that like that, and then we're going to play around with that. So that's our metal finish on. Mark all the paint. I'm trying to work out what that means there, Ernest. Sorry, pal. So I've not gone overly shiny, and I've kind of gone, it's a hard one to explain. Depending on how you look at it, depends on how shiny it is, to be fair. I don't know if it will stand out with black. Peter, send Paul an email. Peter doesn't drink. Not that you have to drink to join in, by the way, but he doesn't drink.
Plus it's like 10 o'clock when I get in the house and I'm tired.
And he said 10 o'clock when he gets in the house and he's tired.
Because I go Modern Club straight there.
Because he's got further to walk than I have when it comes to the Model Club. A lot further to walk than I have, because I don't walk. Right, so that's a metal finish anyway. We'll see what this goes like next week. We'll have a bit of fun and see what happens. What I should do really, and I know it's time for me to close up the shop and all that lot, but what I should really do, in theory, is quickly give that a little lick of that aqua gloss to protect that paint finish before I leave, and before I do it back up and all that, you know. Oh, there we go. You see my little minion, he's away. He's away to go and lock up and turn off the lights and all that. I can't show you the shop on this camera because obviously it's a fixed PC and whatnot. I'm not on my mobile phone or anything. But if you Google the shop, there's plenty of photos. So I'm going to use our aqua gloss, the Models United aqua gloss, just because I can. I'm just going to give that a coat to protect that metal finish before we start putting chipping fluid and all that malarkey. Don't shake it. I haven't shook it, but you don't shake it, because if you do, you'll cause air bubbles in it, and then it will look like, see, like if you wash a dinner plate and you've still got washing up liquid and it leaves them little dried rings. That's what will happen if you shake the aqua gloss. When you spray it, it will leave dried rings if you're not careful. So it's not worth doing. It's milky. Evening, Ron. How you doing, chap? Right. Just going to give this needle a little nip. So. That's better. Evening, Apple. How's tricks, pal? What's that? Let modeller's 90 shut. Sort it out. Yeah, he finishes. By the time he walks from the club, it's quite late. By the time he gets home, and he's been in here all day helping me as well, so he gets a bit tired, bless him. Right, I just gave that a coat of the aqua gloss. Right, it's quite a milky consistency, as you can see, but that will dry crystal clear and be shiny as shiny. And then that will be cool. So I'm going to leave that like that, and then next week we shall get to it and we'll start using some chipping fluid and whatnot and carry on. I'm liking your figure there, Ron, that you done. It's looking cool, pal. I saw it online. I've not had a chance to say anything, and by the time I get home I forget. So at least if I'm here and I say it, then at least you've heard me say it and that I haven't ignored what you've posted. Same with everybody. People post all the time on social media. You know, I work 7 days a week pretty much, between here and my day job. I don't get time. By the time I realise, I think, yeah, I should say something, and then I forget. So I do see your posts though, and well, it should be better tomorrow or Monday as temperatures are due to rise. Pluses, but tonight again it's freezing. Yeah, it's been really cold. Too cold, to be honest. Yeah, everything was white this morning when I left, and it was all because of the frost. It was a frost all the way. It was like, wow. But I'm just going to blow some cleaner through, and we should be good. I know you will. Thanks, I'm enjoying that figure. Yeah, no, it come out awesome, mate. It's looking good. I liked it. When I saw it, I was like, wow, he's doing well there. That's it. So I like to pull the needle just a little bit. Make sure that I get right in there. Nothing worse.
That's the curtains closed, lights off.
No worries. Lights off's a bit early, but yeah.
Yeah.
I get. Where's my cleaning pot? Oh, where I put it? And a pot round here somewhere. I can't remember where I put it. Where's that gone? Oh dear. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. Can you believe that? I'm looking for something, it's right there. Yeah. Oh. Right guys, that is me done. Put that away. Pop that there. That's nearly dry. It's still damp, but it's getting there. So once that's dry, we'll deal with that next week. Bit of chipping fluid in there. Now in Lima, 26 degrees. Oof, you're a lucky man, Ernest. It is around 0 degrees at the moment, but last night it was around sort of -5 to -7. Very cold. I wish I was as nice and warm as you are, that's for sure. Yeah, 0 degrees at the moment, and not to get any warmer overnight as far as I'm aware. So a chilly one for sure. Well guys, absolute pleasure to see you all chatting away. Martin, everyone else, take care, and you Ernest, enjoy your warm weather, buddy. I shall catch you all next week. We'll get more done on this stand. I'll just pop this back over there because I don't want to leave it on the seat and risk smashing it. But there we go, happy days. All airbrush so far, apart from that silly little flaggy bit. Metal chains and all the shenanigans that goes with it. She shall sit there like that, a bit further back like that, and she'll sit there until next week. Alright Scott, I didn't see you there chap. See you tomorrow. I didn't even see you there pal, you should have said you were there, you nutter. Yes, are you on tomorrow? Are you dropping off tomorrow? Cool. Awesome. How's the boy getting on? I'll ask you tomorrow, but his boy's getting on with a lorry and I've been helping out a little bit. So yeah, I'll chat to you tomorrow, Scott, and see how you think. Next year I'll go to the shop. That'll be cool, Ernest. That'll be great to see you, pal. Hopefully bring the good weather with you. Bring some of that sunshine and heat. Yeah, awesome. See you Friday evening. Yeah, you too, Paul. You take care, chap. Cheers, Fred. Have a good weekend. Yeah, you too, Steve. Thanks, pal. Take care. Looks good. Yep. No worries, chaps. Listen, love yous and leave yous. Thank you so much for your comments and thumbs up and all that shenanigans. And you know where I am if you want to send me a message. And obviously our websites, even though I'm only open 2 days a week to the public, I'm still online 24/7. And I'll see you all next week 6 o'clock, and we'll get a bit more done on this base and see what happens. Who knows, it might work, it might not, we won't know till we try. See you guys, take care, and see you all soon. Bye for now.